Well, and that's what was so weird about the narrative that was out there on Sunday. I looked up, and before the games start, we have all the games up on the wall at NBC, and I look up and I see Jay Glazer during the pregame show, and at the bottom of the screen it says Jets to have run-focused offense. Okay, why are you trading for Davante Adams if you're going to have a run-focused offense? And I don't know whether that was their last little bit of leverage to counter the Raiders putting out there, maybe we won't trade Davante Adams after all. So the Jets say, well, we're just going to have a run-focused offense, and maybe that's the easy explanation.
You just figured it out.
Yeah, there.
Figured it out.
See,
that's it.
Thinking out loud. But the defense, and Devin McCourty made this point yesterday, the last key play of the game, when it's 3rd and short and Josh Allen runs for the first down, McCourty said they always do that. And that would be drilled into the Patriots by Bill Belichick as part of the preparation for facing the Bills. And I can't help but wonder, and this is something we'll never be able to prove with any type of gotcha evidence, but when you fire the head coach, you take your best defensive mind out of the business, you thrust the interim coach title onto Jeff Ulbrich, and he's also the defensive coordinator. You're diluting your defensive coaching capacity. Was it lost on the players as part of the effort to get them ready for the game? Hey, in a gotta-have-it moment, Josh Allen's going to run the ball. Because it was clear, if we have that clip, all those guys got frozen going the wrong way. All those guys. Look at, it bit in, and there he goes for the easy first down. And what McCourty's point was, as he knew from working with Belichick, the thing you got to be looking for in that moment is Josh Allen running the ball, and the Jets clearly weren't. The whole defense goes to the left as he breaks, or to their left as he breaks back to their right.
You know, Mike, I'm going to give Jeff Ulbrich a pass on this because let's pay attention in the next couple of weeks and see if anything happens. It was a wild week, and I don't think he knew it was coming. Wild week. You come into work. First, you hear there's going to be an offensive change with Nathaniel Hackett, and then you hear that, oh no, that change may happen, but you're going to have to make it because you're the new head coach and Robert Saleh is out, and you get all the attention from that. And also you got to get ready for a Monday night game. You're the head coach against Sean McDermott and the Bills. So it's a lot to process in a short amount of time. I would hope that now that he thinks about it, he's gone through it. It's my first game as the head coach and the defensive coordinator. It's a lot. And the veteran guys are able to pull it off, whether it's an offensive coordinator who's also the head coach, think Sean McVay or Kyle Shanahan, or defensive guys like McDermott. But even McDermott just took it over a couple of years ago. He had Leslie Frazier. He had different guys as his D coordinator. It's hard work. So a first-time guy, if I'm Jeff Ulbrich, what I'm doing is naming a defensive coordinator tomorrow from this staff. You handle the defense. I'll help you. I'm going to spend most of my time with the defense because that's my background. But you're going to set it up. You're going to be the play caller. And I'm going to oversee the whole thing because it's just too much. It's too much for me to learn to be a head coach and then still have defensive coordinator responsibilities. Only a few guys can really pull that off. It's tough.
I agree with you completely. It's not Ulbrich's fault. He's not the one who decided to fire Robert Saleh. My point is this is a byproduct of firing a coach in season. This is one of the things that an owner has no capacity to even begin to comprehend. The problem that he or she is causing by removing the coach prematurely, in my opinion, and shaking everything up and forcing someone into a new job at a time when that someone would be otherwise figuring out and using the hours available to him, all the coaching points, all the things we got to remember. And again, there's not going to be a smoking gun here, but think about your own job. Anything that you do, any project that you have to do, anything that you have coming up, if you're studying for a test, you have a certain number of hours to do whatever you want to do, and you allocate them accordingly. And if you have some big twist that happens, I got a big test coming up and my house burned down. That's an extreme example. That's a problem bigger than your test. But if you have some big twist that distracts you, you still got to get your studying done, and you may lose something there. Like, hey, in a gotta-have-it moment, we've got to make sure the guys are ready for Josh Allen to run the ball, because they weren't. They just weren't. So, again, no way to prove it, no way to link it back to the decision, but the decision itself, it thrust Jeff Ulbrich into that turmoil. Devin said he was talking to Ulbrich's assistant on the field before the game on Monday night, because Devin worked a game for Westwood One, and the guy's like, hey, I got to go make sure that the coach knows how to use the headset. I mean, these are all things that you don't have as part of your life, and then all of a sudden you do. So, hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.